CMA's goal was to expand the amount of coverage, not just to focus on the games themselves, but to increase the drumbeat throughout the year. And we did that by starting with the competition orientation, when they did the trials and service-specific competitions. And we followed each one of the athletes throughout the year leading up to Colorado Springs.
The defense media activity is a global military operation that provides the opportunity for us to communicate with our soldiers around the world. We provide that one voice that you can't get anyplace else, to make sure that they have all the right news, information, and are able to actually talk with the leadership as well as hear from the leadership through our voice.
We want to tell the athlete's story. You know, in the Warrior Games, although it is a competition, it is not about the medal count. And our goal and what we wanted to do is to introduce the actual athletes to the audience. So they got an idea of who they were, what their stories were, where they came from, and where they are today. It wasn't about being on that medal and that podium. The winning was just showing up. Honestly, there is nothing like meeting a Warrior athlete and getting that inspiring perspective from them. You know, we're all damaged, we all have issues, we all have injuries, whether they're visible or not. And I think the greatest takeaway for the entire team, especially for myself, was how they addressed it. They were honest about it. And they didn't let that disability define who they were. And that was so inspiring and definitely a learning and teaching point for the entire games.
They deserve it. They've made a great sacrifice for this country, and they're in the process now of healing and getting their lives back together. This is one way of being able to do just that. To be able to cover them and show what they're doing to the American public, to other military people, to show that we care. If this is a good way to do that and get them motivated again, it's worth every penny that we spend.
Welcome to another installment of Adaptive Warrior. Yesterday was full of competition and even more gold medals at the Warrior Games. So let's recap.
One of the benefits about the Warrior Games is it really gets us out dealing with our disability, and also introduces, in many cases, new aspects that were never part of our lives before.
All of those programs that we have really revolve around supporting the wounded warrior.
Our vehicle, which was the third vehicle, got a explosively formed penetrating IED.
Get up! Get up!
I was knocked unconscious for the first maybe 20-30 seconds.
And the first time they wake up, after maybe 1 or 2 helicopter rides, a C-130 ride, 2 C-17 rides, ICU level care in the air, 2 or 3 surgeries en route, 24 or 36 hours later, first time they wake up, their husband or wife, their mother, their father, their son or their daughter are holding their hands. Now that's the way you heal.
The goal is to get them home, get them back to active duty, get them back to life.
The quality of life and the quality of care go hand in hand. And I think if you got any of the wounded, ill, and injured on this set, they would say the same thing.
One of the guys one day was saying, if a magical fairy showed up and said, I can take it all back, I can take you back to when you got injured or when you got sick, and I can restart your life right there, make it so that that never happened, what would you do? Would you accept the offer? Hell no, I'd punch that fairy in the face.